Hey, what is going on, guys? Hopefully, you're doing pretty well. It is another episode of Millennial with Billy and Mel. We're here.
Yeah.
We're ready to yell about one of our favorite subjects. Not really. Maybe it's one. I know we talked about this, I think, probably last year, but it's always interesting to see year to year. But not one of my favorite topics to talk about because of it. I think it's a made up holiday, but that's here nor there. We're going to be talking about Valentine's Day, right? And a collective sigh rolls over the crowd, right?
It sounded like you said cult, and a cult.
Hey, some people might be considered it in a cult if they really love this holiday. Yes. Anyways, for those that are jumping on, thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Make sure you're going to comment who you are, where you're coming in from. We'd love to give you a shout out. And if you're going to be jumping on the replay or catching us on one of the other platforms, let us know. We want to know. But also just comment and let us know what you think about Valentine's Day, what your thoughts are, your likes, your dislikes. But before we get into all of that, Mel, what's going on? How's your week been?
I feel like it was Monday. I blinked and it was Friday. And I also feel like each day, it's one of those weeks where each day I feel like I got nothing done. You know, like I had a to-do list and/or things, and I got one or two things done, and it was just it was emails, calls, just nonstop, unexpected things that came up. So I'm stressed out a little bit. So I'm trying to be very calm. But I'm excited for my Valentine's Day party tomorrow. I have some of my fun little things. So I'm trying to get in the spirit. Wine is my Valentine. And then I have a lot of these little things that we had made masks last year. Instead of B is for boyfriend, we cross it off and put beer.
That's right. You'd like that. Yeah, I do. I forgot that you guys do that little event where you guys all go out and stuff like that.
Do you know what Valentine's is from?
No.
Does anybody listening know where Valentine's Day is from?
No, not a clue. I'm sure you said it last year, but that was
I may have. So I've probably watched Parks and Rec the whole entire the entire season, all the seasons, 2 or 3 times at least, if not more. But Leslie Knope, I was her for Halloween a few years ago. She created Valentine's Day. So the actual Valentine's Day is from the show. It was a made-up holiday that Leslie Knope created for the gals. It's supposed to be the 12th, which is the day, the 13th, the day before Valentine's. But we always just do it the Saturday. You know, we've started doing it, and it's super fun. Get the gals together, have some drinks, have some food, and we're gonna play some games this year. Got some new girls, and I'm excited. But yeah, I need to probably crack a beer or a White Claw here just to keep me calm until then.
I love it. We're here for it. That's what us millennials do.
Yes.
We like to have a good time. So, but yeah, I mean, my week has been pretty jam packed. Lots of stuff going on in the business world. So that's good. I got a new CRM system, so I'm trying to figure all that out. Marketing and whatnot. That's not my forte on that side of things.
That's huge. That's a good way to keep all your stuff together, clients and information. And
cool. And that's the biggest thing is the way the person that created it for people that are in our business. And so it's like very like tailored to us. And so it's like, it's making life a lot easier, especially like follow-ups, reminders, stuff like that. Cause even if you're the best at that, even if you're like completely organized, like there's still stuff that falls through the cracks.
And there's things that you want to keep in one place. Speaking of that, I had posted, I'm curious to see how you found that or where you might've found that platform, because I took to Facebook last week, only because for the last 2 weeks before, I was spending hours and hours and hours looking for a platform, kind of like a CRM, but for events and for ticketing and silent auctions that was for companies and individuals like me that don't have a nonprofit status and a 501c3. So I spent hours and hours and hours. I took to Facebook. I don't usually, do that unless it's like, hey, maybe one out of my 1,500 friends might know something. So sure enough, the company actually commented underneath and said, we can do that for you. We have custom solutions. Give us a call. I didn't call on Monday. I said, I'll call on Monday. Well, I got busy, didn't call. They Facebook messaged me, and an individual called me and said that they talked about it at their staff meeting on Monday morning.
That's impressive.
So it was a topic of conversation. How funny that my post came up, and at their staff meeting at a, you know, national company that's, you know, working with hundreds of thousands of people. They said that there has to be so many other people looking for that. And it's just not, they just don't have it on their website. I don't think that they also want to promote it. But I was like, holy Hannah, like I stirred up so much buzz that I was a topic at the staff meeting. So that was cool.
There you go.
Yeah. So how did you find yours? And actually it is fantastic. It is going to be everything we need. I'm going to use it for multiple events, and I'm excited that, you know, it just worked out that way that I reached out. But how did you find yours?
Yeah, so the company that I work for, they had their own internal CRM system, but it wasn't very good.
Okay.
But there was actually a guy that works for our company who created this system, the new CRM system that the company's going to adopt here soon.
Oh, good.
But he created it. He's been in the business 25 years. So, I mean,
he knew what everybody needed.
Yeah. He knew exactly what you needed to run a business. So, it's about diving into all that. But, you know, that's the fun side of, it's weird. Like when you get older and you run your own business, like you geek out about like those things.
I know. That's what I said. The same thing with this company. They actually created it because when the owner needed something 10 years ago, it didn't exist. So he created it himself for people like us. So it's just, you just got to search, you got to look for it. And it just spent a lot of time. And that's the other thing that I was saying with the stress. I mean, all this stuff that we do for our businesses or for events or volunteering, you know, we don't get paid for all this other extra work when we're looking for things like this. And I mean, it was 5-10 hours that, you know, I during the day even, you know, so I have to work at night to kind of get caught up. So it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like a lot of inventions work out that way, right? It's something that somebody needed, and then all of a sudden it takes off and, you know, becomes a business. So it's just,
we need to think of something.
I know. I need $1 million idea like yesterday. But anyways, let's get into it, right? Valentine's Day. Let's get this over with because it's not my favorite holiday. There's no hiding it. I think that's where we start. Is let's just talk about your overall impression of this quote unquote holiday.
Yeah, I mean, well, I have my little like chill babe shirt on, you know, kind of getting in the pinks, and I got
any red on.
I got my Valentine's, you know, my nails. So I think a lot of the girls are getting their nails done with pink and red. But yeah, I mean, I think we've even said this last year. I can somewhat remember saying that I think you should show love and affection every day of the year, not just, you know, one day. I think being, you know, in relationships, married, divorced, I just think it's, you know, I like to be wined and dine all year. So, you know, it's not necessarily a special thing. I feel like if, you know, you're going on dates and you're doing date nights and all those things, it should be something that's a more regular occurrence. So, you know, I could live without it. You know, do I like getting a little card or a little something? Sure. You know, I'm going to take I'm going to take it. And the flowers, but we have seen the flower industry has been hit really hard because of COVID and the pandemic. And there's very few supply for flowers this year, even for roses. But, you know, a lot of people just say that flowers die, but flowers die, but they're pretty. But yeah, I mean,
you know, I would tend to always give flowers to Megan, like at the most random times during the year. Like I would just be like, oh, you know, I think she needs
just
flowers,
because,
right? Just because, you know, because she works hard and stuff like that. But you know, overall impression, yes, I think it's definitely a made up holiday by Hallmark, right? But I have to give Hallmark credit where credit's due because they created a make-believe holiday and profit really well off of it, right? I mean, I'm assuming, and somebody might correct me if I'm wrong, I'm assuming Hallmark came up with this holiday, or at least had a big hand in it.
Well, yes, like I think we had talked about this even last year too, that there's Saint Valentine, or if it was pronounced Valent, but there was an actual event and things. I think that they then went back and monetized off of that, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I guess I'll start off because it's not a very long list of things that I like about Valentine's Day. But I always enjoyed it more so when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I remember growing up and being in school, and you made that little box,
You
and
get these little
you made that little box, and you sat it in front of your in front of your little desk, and people and kids went by and put the little, and I just remember those, like, that felt so good, right? At the time. And I was like, man, I got a little Valentine's Day card and got some candy and stuff like that. So I like that. That was always kind of fun. But I think that's where the fun stops. Well, I think once you become like, probably in your 20s, I think it starts to lose a lot of its luster.
When your heart has been broken probably several times.
Yeah, when you've been jaded. Yeah. I think
you're angry and bitter about love. Yeah, because you're so innocent.
Yeah, like the first time you get your heart broken, and it's devastating, and then you're like, oh, you're gonna be a city. Like, I always pictured like sitting on the couch eating the tub of ice cream, and the donuts, and the eating the raw cookie dough, just like
Yes.
So I mean, there are some things, yes, I guess I like. What is Valentine's Day? See, this is how much I know about Valentine's Day. I don't even know what day it is. Is it the 14th?
It is the 14th. Yep.
Okay. What is that? Is that Monday?
February 14th. It is Monday. Yeah.
One other thing I do like about Valentine's Day, and I have to say this, it's my mother-in-law and my father-in-law's wedding anniversary.
Yes.
So they were married 35 years ago on Valentine's Day.
Yes. I was just with somebody, and they were saying about how they had birthday, like the beginning of February, and then their anniversary was on Valentine's, and then another birthday and all this stuff. But it was funny about hearing the Valentine's, because a lot of people get married on certain days so they can remember their anniversary. So my parents actually got married on my mom's birthday. So November 15th is my mom's birthday, but it's also their anniversary. So my dad doesn't have to remember two different days.
That's so smart, but then the question begs, right? Because Megan's birthday is right before Christmas. So does your mom require a birthday gift and an anniversary gift?
Yes, my mom requires a lot of, gifts, love and affection. But no, I mean, I think she, we get her different stuff. Sure. I mean, mine's January 10th, so mine's right after. So it's kind of, and then Valentine's Day. I always say with the guys too that I date, I'm like, oh, you got Christmas, birthday, Valentine, might as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, very short list of things that I dislike, that I like, and there's obviously, an extensive list of the things that I do not like. I think the biggest thing for me is just the over commercialization of Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You go into Target, or you go into any store like that, and as soon as Christmas is over, it's like, bam, like there's the Valentine's Day stuff, right? And it's it's just over the top, like how much crap people buy on this day. I mean, I think single-handedly, I think Valentine's Day is keeping the stuffed bear.
Now there's monkeys
economy.
And there's gorillas and monkeys, and now there's sloths and llamas.
Sloth, I'll give you credit on the sloth. I do like the sloth for the Valentine's Day gift, but I think if it wasn't for Valentine's Day, those places wouldn't exist as businesses, because
it's true. But
I mean, how many kids these days are buying? Like, I remember growing up, like going to people's houses, especially like a girl's house, right? Their whole bed would just be like infinite amount of stuffed animals. Like you couldn't even see the bed. Like it was just a precursor to actually now instead of having stuffed animals all over the bed, now we have 500,000 pillows, but it's still the same idea. So
we do like our throw pillows.
So before there were throw pillows,
adult version of stuffed animals, you're saying for women is throw pillows? I get it.
Yes, it is.
Makes sense.
It totally is.
Makes sense.
Whether it be Beanie Babies or, and I'm dating myself, but that's a millennial thing, right? We grew up with Beanie Babies.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like being forced. Like it's different at Christmas. You're like, oh, I want to buy gifts for people, right? But like it just seems so forced.
I think almost maybe too. I don't know that there's something about the idea if you're single possibly or in that like teen phase that you're like, oh, will you be my Valentine? Or like, ooh, I really, it's like this wooing somebody. So maybe it's some type of excitement by saying, I'd like you to be my Valentine. It's like showing affection to people that maybe isn't your significant other. It's somebody that's just like, on the fine line of friend to, I don't know. But my mom always did little cute stuff for us with candy and little bags, like East, like as we got older, she just packed up little stuff, but I do that too. And I think I get more enjoyment of making, all the stuff for the Valentine's. I mean, I have my table for tomorrow is just going to be insane. And we have 13 now. So I will definitely post pictures, but I just get more fun out of doing the little decorating and the little gifts and trinkets and all that for the, now that we can do it with the girls, it's kind of, it's now become something new because it's like the gals day and it's like screw the guys and Valentine's. I mean, not really, but we're making our own holiday up.
Yeah. So. No. And I like that. And I actually, when you brought this topic up, right, because we were coming into Valentine's Day, I actually looked up a website and it was the top 23 things to do as a single for Valentine's Day. And I think we can get into that here in a second. But one thing I always like to bring up, because I came from this industry, right? The restaurant industry. And one thing that I always hate, and I'm really super excited that Valentine's Day falls on a Monday, is that every time it falls on a Saturday or during the weekend or a Friday, like if you want to like go out and have a good time and have like a meal, you have to deal with all these people on their Valentine's Day dates, and then there's always a proposal some Valentine's Day, and you got to clap, and it's just like it just, for me, it's tacky, right?
I saw somebody posted a meme about Olive Garden, something about somebody that had worked at Olive Garden for years, and that there's always a proposal on Valentine's Day at Olive Garden, and they were like, "Don't do it."
but yeah, it's like, I just think that, like, I don't mind getting married, like my in-laws getting married on Valentine's Day. That's fine. I understand that, especially like you said, it's celebrating. It's an easy day to remember. But like, I always felt it, and listen, I might be wrong. I might piss somebody off, but I think it's super tacky to propose on Christmas, and I think it's super tacky to propose on Valentine's Day.
New Year. Look, people do it on New Year's too. I mean, honestly, I feel like, hey, I'm sure the person that's getting proposed to is excited no matter what day it is, but it is like not, whether it's not as creative or it's something that you're kind of piggybacking off of the celebration that's already there, but yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. I'm like, I've said that before. I'm like, oh God, you're not going to propose on Christmas. and then Billy's going to make fun of me forever.
Yes. I'm going to be like, you're part of the population of people that decided to get married.
No. Yeah, one of my funny things that I want to, like, one of my headlines that I'm going to bring up has something to do with that, I think, too.
Yeah. I think I probably have the same headline you have pulled up, because I just went through the news of Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
and I found
we probably have the same ones, but I have some. But I didn't know if I should share once we get to it. If I should send you the link and you can.
I can share it. I can share it on the screen. I have it pulled up. Yeah, I can definitely share it, and you just let me know when you want me to share it, and we'll go from there.
The link. You can click the link.
But yeah, post a link in the comments so that people can see that. But I think, just getting back to the restaurants, also, I used to work in that, and right, it was always so crowded, and like, yes, I want my servers to make money, but it was just like on holidays, like people always treat people in the service industry, not everybody, but the vast majority treat those people like crap on that day. Like it's Mother's Day, they're treating the person that's running around chicken with their head cut off. So that's another reason probably why I don't like Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I do remember sometimes on Mother's Day that like we were fighting. My sister and I would be like assholes. And then my dad was like drinking, or I had a grump, whatever. I mean, it's not every single year, but I do remember like each year there was something, that happened. And she just was like, it's Mother's Day. I'm just trying to enjoy myself, or this is my day off, or, like it's been made out to be such a thing for that person or for that occasion, that then anything else that happens or goes wrong or something is, an even bigger deal, I guess is what I'm saying. Not that it would happen every year, but.
Yeah. Yeah. No, here's something interesting to think about. Like, so I was reading this list, and one of them says the "I forgot" excuse. And for me, like, I just wanted to bring this up because,
All right, wait, I forgot? Like, it's Valentine's Day?
Yeah. So, like, what my gripe is with this one is, like, I don't want to say it's easy to forget somebody's birthday, like, but it's like and I don't want to say it's a random day, but there's not, unless you were born on a holiday, like, it's usually just a random day for most people in the world, right? But like, if you forget it's Valentine's Day, or you forget it's whatever holiday, I think you're an idiot, because the simple fact.
Tell us how you really feel, Billy.
For the simple fact, you walk into any store, grocery store, CVS, Walgreens, like any store like that, and you are being punched in the face with everything marketing wise that has to deal with a holiday, whether it's Halloween. So it's coming up, right?
Well,
so
yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you have somebody that's in your life that's really gung-ho about this Valentine's Day, treat this thing like Christmas. Then get your gifts early, right? And except for flowers, you can't really get flowers early.
Know, flowers are hard. Well, I have my headline is just about this. So if we're ready to jump in, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Nancy.
So
it's about forgetting. Kind of.
I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it up. Did you post it?
No, I'm gonna post it right now, and you can click on it. I'm gonna put it in the comments. I've never done this before, guys. I'm not sure what to do. So
here we go.
So the headline: Police department's warning to men about Valentine's Day, getting big laughs. So like, obviously you can't, like Valentine's Day, getting big laughs, whatever. So it's getting big laughs. So if you click on it, you clicked on the link.
Can you see? Is it sharing? Is it?
So it is share. It is. No, sorry. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
Sorry. Get out of that. That's my next one. You ruined it. No, I'm kidding. What's the one that no. Isn't it there? It says show here. This one.
Okay.
Okay. Can you click on it? Do you have it?
No, I can't click on that, but
okay. But it's on the link.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. I'm out of control, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to send it to you in the.
Listen, we let Mel have control of the show for 30 seconds.
Don't give me any ruiner. Ruiner. He skipped ahead. Okay, so.
Hold on.
So click in the private chat. We're having difficulty.
I got things rolling now.
Okay.
So.
Okay, now. This one says. Whitman Police Department's warning to men about Valentine's Day. Do you got it? I'm going to start to read it. So this article says... Is
that it?
It is. Okay. So this article says, a Massachusetts Police Department's public service announcement to make sure men don't get all caught up in the Super Bowl this weekend and forget about the real biggie, Valentine's Day. So I didn't want to spoil it, but you were saying about the date, and it is... the day after Super Bowl, which is a Sunday. So everyone's going to go out. They're going to have their parties. So if you click on the Facebook post link that should be on your, like, it's just see where it says Facebook link or Facebook post.
Yeah, I clicked on it.
You can see it. So that one is actually the Facebook page. And what it says is Whitman Police PSA. Ladies, keep scrolling. Men, warning. Listen to us carefully and no one will get hurt. Valentine's Day is Monday, February 14th, same as every other year. The Super Bowl is Sunday, February 13th. Doesn't everyone see the problem here? In an effort to keep the peace and help you to navigate your way through this perilous time, we have included the locations and store hours of our local pharmacies into this PSA. So it says, fellas, a pharmacy is where you might go to purchase a card for your significant other. A card is a folded piece of paper with pictures on the front, typically of hearts and silhouettes of couples holding hands. If you were to ever open a card, it frequently has kind, loving words and phrases written inside. You know, the kind of stuff we think about occasionally but never say or express. And then it goes into saying how Hallmark has these things. And then it says, you know, we strongly suggest you get these, you know, in enough time, blah, blah, blah. And then it has all the pharmacies listed with their hours and their addresses.
Look at this. This is amazing. Well played, Whitman Police Department.
Yes.
I have
so
no
I thought
idea
that was really cute.
Where that place is at, but that is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
I love it.
That was good.
I love it. Yes. Going to my point, if you do not know it's Valentine's Day, you're probably, and somebody in your life is really gung-ho about it, you're probably not going to be in that relationship for very long. So you might as well bite the bullet. Like, Megan's not huge on it. Like, we still do stuff, but like, if she was really about it, like, I would bite the bullet and just, you know, do whatever she wanted to do that day.
Right.
But, you know, for the most part, we don't get into it. But I did see Brandon commented. He said I was a ruiner. Yeah.
Well, it's because listen, technical difficulties, but I'm coming through with my next one, and then you can click on it so we can get it out of the way. Okay.
Okay. Hopefully this is the right one.
It's this one here, my second headline. But the best thing is that I want to say it too. When you click on the article, it says these police departments want you to celebrate Valentine's Day by turning in your ex. But on the URL, you can name the URL whatever you want, and it says encourages people to snitch on exes. So it caught my eye because even though it wasn't the same, but it's basically saying that, you know, Valentine's Day is always a holiday about love and celebrating couples being together and stuffed animals, but they're encouraging people to reject romantic tradition and instead turn in their exes on Valentine's Day. If a former flame wronged you and they happen to have outstanding warrants or perhaps drugs in their car, the Port Orange Police Department in Florida is standing by and ready to take action. Give us their location and we'll take care of the rest.
I love this.
At least 2 other police departments have posted the same message on their Facebook accounts in the recent days. And they're saying that they're offering a Valentine's Day month-long special if people come forward with tips as well in the community. And
well, here, look at this. The special includes the special that your significant other or your ex-significant other will be a set of limited edition platinum bracelets, free transportation at a chauffeur, and a one-night minimum stay at a luxurious accommodations, professional glamour shots that will be used to be posted online for all to enjoy.
Okay, you understand what that is, right?
Yes.
You're getting handcuffed and you're being taken in the back of a police with an overnight stay at jail and a mugshot.
Love it. I love it. We all know that this special is incredible, that you may be tempted to provide additional referrals. We don't blame you. Man, I love it. I can get down with that. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I could, if that's a tradition, I don't think I have any significant others that have outstanding warrants, but if you do, call your local police department and
you know what, it might be a feel-good thing for you to feel that love for yourself.
Self-love. Self-love is really important. So oh man, those were really good articles. I just love them. So but moving right along, going back to some of the things I hate, right?
Yep.
Another thing that I hate, obviously it's way too expensive.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's unnecessary, a lot of the money that you spend. But it might just be me, but I can't, there's a lot of red, pink, all those types of colors that I'm just not down with. Right. And I know
this is true. Like I said, I splashed in some gold this year because actually one of my best friends said, should she wear her red heels this year or her gold heels? And I said, well, I'm adding in some gold this year to our tablescape. So wear the gold. All these things that you want nothing to know about because of the things that that annoy us about the opposite sex of all of our fashion and clothes that you said last week.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's a lot. It's a little bit over the top at this point.
Yes.
No, I'm just, but yeah, I think it's it's a love-hate relationship I have. But so where, like for you, like where are ideal places like that you like to go, or do you think people should take their significant other to Valentine's Day?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if it were to be like a dinner date, or something that you wanted to take somebody to dinner, I think it would be something nice that's not where you typically go, something a little bit unique, different. It doesn't have to be like super expensive, but I think if it's something, I think one year I had gone out to, and this might've been an anniversary, but Alfred's Victorian, it's like Middletown area or Elizabethtown, I forget. And then there's Booby's Brewery, which I think is more in.
There's what brewery? What's the name of this brewery?
Booby's Brewery.
Boobies?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people think it's like Bob, like it's Bubes, but it's pronounced. Okay. I thought it's pronounced booby. Like, I don't know, not booby, like not a booby. I was
like, booby. Mel, where are you going?
No, it's not like it's like bubbies or bubby. I don't know. Whatever. It's a great place to go on Valentine's Day because there's boobies, okay? But it's the catacombs. It's not a strip club, guys. It's not a gentleman's club. That would be Savannah's, but it's in the catacombs. But it's just cool because it's it's down underneath sometimes. But yeah, I think it would be fun to just do like an experience. Maybe there's live music, but maybe it's I don't know. There's people that want to do something on Valentine's Day. It's just their thing. I get it. I'm set in my ways on certain things that I want for things, but I would almost feel like it would be cool to have a surprise on a different day and just say, hey, I'd like to take you somewhere out, somewhere on this date, little Valentine's surprise, whatever. Could be for live music, could just be, something different or something unique. But I don't know. I do a hike with a picnic basket or something. I'm pretty easy with that because I'm a chill babe. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I feel like I've done kind of a lot of it, and then I've stayed home. And when I was married, we just decided to make something that we've never made before. Something that like just took a lot longer to make, and have some wine. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I like all those. I can get down with those, but I think for me too, I like a good movie. I like a movie night.
Oh, right? Okay, cool. Yeah.
And but most of the time, like I think with technology now and everything going on, like movie night at home is just as good as a movie night, in the movie theater.
Right.
So I like a good movie. Movie night, dinner.
Yeah.
Very, very just traditional in that sense. Yep. Very. But Brandon was talking about Boobies, the place that Mel was talking about. It's a very high class, very, very
high class. So, yes, he said. Yeah. So the drive-in. Yeah, that would be a cool thing to go and.
Yeah, drive-in.
That's a movie, and you get to, I mean, there are people that actually like park back in with and like, sit up in the back of their cars sometimes, and you can kind of cuddle. Yeah. But speaking of, I had found, I was trying to find some funny articles and like news and headlines and stuff, obviously. And I just wanted to bring this one up because this was exactly what you were saying about the restaurants. So I do think that a lot of people only think that, oh, they have to go to dinner, have to go out to eat, or have to go to a restaurant, or maybe people, that's what they want. They just want to be taken out and wined and dine, because I think that there's a lot of people that, especially if there's children involved and they're cooking dinner every night, that to them it's a treat to go out. I mean, like I said, I go out a lot, and I think if you're not used to doing the dates and have the time, that I think it is special if it's something that, hey, this is one day, that we go out. But they were just basically saying that you don't have, that a lot of the people, that customers can be demanding or downright abusive. So I think they were just talking a little bit. I didn't necessarily, read it, but I think that there are times where Valentine's Day is like, there's a lot of pressure on maybe the people that are going out for it to be so perfect for this date night or this thing, that if anything goes wrong, it's I think they take it out on sometimes the servers, but like you said,
here's a good one for you. I think this is a perfect gift for any guy, right? So ladies, if you're watching and you're stumped about a gift that you need to get for your friend, right? For your lover, for maybe it's for your dad. I don't know. But here's a gift, right? Just in time for Valentine's Day. Potato
what is that?
So the Idaho Potato Commission is launching a limited edition of
I see.
Potato designed smell like a fresh batch of French fries.
Oh my God. I see. It's like it was on like the radio on a clip on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do not come at me with smelling like a potato. Okay.
Well, like, what about fresh French fries though? I'm talking about like, what are your
There's
favorite
no
French
way
fries?
that a perfume could come out just like a crispy, McDonald's, deep, whatever they're, the oil.
On a side note, what is your favorite French fry? Mine are Chick-fil-A.
So, the waffle fry. That's good. I like boardwalk fries. They're like a little bit bigger. Ooh. They're crispier. They're salty. So my dad, actually, we got him a fryer years ago because he loves wings. So he makes his own wings at home. He bakes them first in the oven, and then he puts them. But he does his fries, and he makes them just like boardwalks. He actually has a potato, what's a potato, not a press, but a fry maker, and you push it through and it actually makes the fries. And then he puts salt all over them, and then he puts them in there. So I would say boardwalk fries. I mean, I do love I do love, like, out of fast food, if I am going to eat fast food, which I don't usually, I would go McDonald's would be my favorite.
Yeah.
Arby's has those, the Arby actually has the curly Q ones that, they're really good too.
That is, you are spot on there. Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm a big waffle fry person myself. Probably second place is McDonald's, but McDonald's if they're not hot and they're not salty, then please, I have to take them back.
Yes, I don't like cold fries.
No, I don't like cold
it's
fries.
like cold soup and coffee.
So I find, like I said, I don't know. Do you have any more websites? I was going to bring up.
I'm sending one right now because this one was close to my heart. Obviously, we have we have greeting cards. So it's funny. I had actually brought out a bunch of these. So I obviously make greeting cards. I have all these Valentine's Day ones, and I brought them. I just bring them around now because I don't have them up on my website. So I had brought them and sewed them a little bit. But this one is Valentine's Day cards. Otters, New Hampshire is the headline. Let's see if I have it here. So I didn't understand, because it's actually funny. That's the URL. But again, the headlines, it says, Otters make Valentine's Day card. Oh, wait, let me see. Otters make Valentine's Day. Oh, okay. Here's your chance to get a card from a significant otter this Valentine's Day. So it's a video. I don't know if you can share. I sent it in the private chat, but if you can share it, you can actually see the otters are making Valentine's Day cards with paint. It's so cute. And I thought,
let's see if I can make
share it. It says that the otters at Living Shores Aquarium in Glen, New Hampshire were making dozens of cards on Thursdays. The staff designed the front, but the otters supplied the art inside.
There you go. Right here.
There were password secret admirer. If you had used the password, you would receive one of the cards. And they're putting the paint on with their little pawsies.
Look at it. Look at that. I mean, who doesn't like a good otter?
Right? You know, did anybody see Zootopia? Zootopia was like a really good movie because it was like for an adult. It's like one of those movies that can be used, that's good for adults too. And the otters were in it. It was cute.
That is pretty cool.
But I do have, if anybody is listening and they're in the Hershey area, I have tons of Valentine's Day cards. You can throw me $1, and grab a couple. I'll leave them in a basket.
There you go. That's. I mean, if you go to Target and all those other places, you're going to spend at least like $5, $6, $7 on a card. And listen, support a local business, guys.
I have them here. Yep. Just message me. I got them. Come by.
So, but I'm going to share a couple of things because, like, in the spirit of your major event that's coming up, what's it called again?
Galentine's Day.
Galentine's Day. So, doing stuff
for the gals.
Yeah, as a single person, right? So some of the things they have on here.
Oh, well, this is also, just so you know, time out. Sorry, but it's not. So when we did it last year, actually, it was funny. One of the older women that was near us was like, "Oh, so is this? Oh, this Galentine's. What is that?" I said, "Yeah, it's for the girls." And then they're like, "Oh, is this an anti-man party? Is this a man hate, like not man haters?" I went, no. I said, we love men. No, this is just for the gals. Like they thought it was like all of us going to hate men because, and I'm like, really? You think that all of us would be single? I mean, I was the only single one. And then another lady said, oh, that's so cute. And where are all the guys? And I said, oh, we left them at home. They're hanging out. We just came to celebrate. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's not hating on
no, it's not. But I get where you guys are doing it. So, sorry. You're Bear. Bear wants to be on the show as well.
I'm sure there are parties, Galentine versions that are about, definitely single, hating on men. But yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if you heard Bear in the background.
I could, yeah.
He wanted to be on the show today.
He saw the otters and he was,
he went crazy. So, but here's something, right? This is
yes, this is a great idea.
The 23 things to do. You're single on Valentine's Day. So here are some of them. Go to a movie, host a singles only dinner party. So
okay,
there you go. Get a beauty treatment.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
Get out of town. Yes. Go away. Get away from everybody.
Cook a romantic dinner for your parents.
Oh, that's cute.
That is a cool idea. I like that. Going over. That. Yeah. That's something you're doing nice for them, and you're
romantic for them. To treat them.
Yes.
Ooh,
eat at your favorite restaurant. I mean, I think you do that. I wouldn't. Probably do this one personally just because I don't want to be surrounded by all the other people that are booed up, to say the least. I don't know what this is, but sign up for a workout of some kind.
Sign up for a boutique workout. That's like a yoga, you just go and do a bar class or cycle.
Got it.
Yeah.
Bake a chocolate layer cake for yourself, and then you can eat it by yourself so you can really feel bad. Try a new dinner recipe, stay in, book a couples massage. I thought this was for singles. I don't know.
Hey, it might be for enticing a new partner to date you is by getting them hooked on a date.
This is something I definitely would not do. Sex in the City marathon. I'm probably not going to be on the tops of many guys' lists to do that. Go to your favorite bar. Plan a date with your best friend. I like that one. Yeah, that's cool. Do something nice for somebody. I think that goes along the lines of doing dinner for your parents. I really like that idea. I think that should be the number one thing that people should do to show your parents some love.
I like that.
I don't understand this one. Explore a new neighborhood.
Like if you haven't been to a town yet. Like I have actually heard Allentown's up and coming, and Easton is now a new up and coming little area that like Lidditz.
Really?
So like I think they just mean explore, like go to Lidditz or something, because I've never been to Lidditz, and there's like foodie and restaurants.
Oh yeah, I can get down with this, a cup of coffee and stuff like that. Watch your favorite sporting event, which, hey, everyone, the Super Bowl is coming up. So that's another. Mel, I feel like you would throw some great Super Bowl parties. I feel like it would just be really
funny. I don't think I've ever had a Super Bowl party or people over for the Super Bowl. I would, but it'd have to be like my team. I feel like it'd have to be my team or like my husband, boyfriend or husband's team, and get like really into it. I'm just not in, like, I'm a Ravens fan, but they've only gotten there 1 year, and it was, it's just not. I mean, recently as an adult, but
yeah. What else do we have here? Stay off social media. Probably a very good thing to do.
We should probably all do that.
Yeah. Hang out with your niece and nephews. Buy yourself some flowers. I would definitely do this. Go to a comedy show. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Nice piece of jewelry. And then simply the last thing that you should do, or not the last thing that you should do, but the last thing on this list is to love yourself. So
I love it.
All good things, I believe. So
absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know if you can tell the sun is like chasing me.
It is. We said that the other day. Mine usually would come in the summertime, so it has to be like more sunny. Mine would come in the side too. But yeah, I think the only other thing that I had a headliner for and an article was about avoiding Valentine's Day scams. And I will post it. I hadn't really necessarily read through it. I was trying to get more funny, more things that were kind of funny for everyone. But I think it just says that think before you click. The blonde in a faraway country who thinks you may be cute may be looking for more than just love. Security experts warn. Oh, Brandon would like this. Security experts warn that online scammers are looking to use the holiday to take advantage of lonely people. It isn't hearts they want to steal. It's bank account balances. Ooh, like it's kind of like Halloween. Yeah. Online romance scams are nothing new. 2 decades ago, a virus bearing the name I Love You infected millions of computers by prompting romantics, lonely hearts, and the curious to click on an email attached made to look like a love letter. Oh, and then it just goes on about other things that were scams. So be careful out there, you lonely hearts.
Yeah. Yes, please do. So, but I think that's a good spot today to kind of end the show. And we've talked enough about this holiday. We talked about it for 50 minutes. That's more than enough time in a year for me. But a lot of good information today for you guys. We helped you out. I mean, we helped singles out. We helped people not get scammed, right? We talked about the do's and the don'ts, all that stuff. So we've prepared you for this upcoming holiday. I feel pretty confident about that.
We gave some good advice and some good, what to do, not to do.
But at the end of every show, if this is your first time watching ever, well, first of all, welcome. We appreciate you if you're still here with us. But there's a time in the show where we'd like to do 2 things, right, to wrap up the show. And so the first thing that we always like to do is the millennial meme of the week. So and so it's my turn, I believe, because
it is. I don't have one.
Yeah. And so I came up with this one. It was the first one I saw, and I was like, this is perfect. So here it is. It's shopping hints for Valentine's Day. So it's a couple of different pictures, and it's the first picture is of a hand, and it says, I need to do my nails. In the background, there's chocolates. The second picture is love my shoes, and it happens to be next to a stuffed teddy bear. Yes. And then don't you love my Pandora bracelet? in front of some roses. So
their Snapchats. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yes, all Snapchat. So very, very
good hints.
Yeah, very good hints. So that is today's millennial meme. And then also we will end the show right with a Mel's moment. So this is an opportunity in the show where Mel gives us a piece of advice, especially for Valentine's Day. I think this could be a good one. She shares with us her thoughts for leading us into this wonderful weekend. Mel, take it away.
Before the light hits Billy's eyes.
I know.
So I would say that, Valentine's Day can be whatever you want to make it and whatever you want to give. I think doing something special for other people, for me and a lot of us, makes us feel good, and spreading love and all that is just mainly the overall sentiment I think we should consider for Valentine's and the weekend is just spreading love, whether it's to our family, our friends, to strangers, our girlfriends, our significant others, and our family. You just kind of make it what it is for you. And I think that, who cares if you're single? You can go out and have a good time by yourself or with your friends. I think not to concentrate too much on the sappy love, cheesy stuff. I just want to share this, and then we will leave today with a very great poem. Roses are red. Wine is also red. Poetry is hard. Wine.
Yes. Yes. Yes to all that.
And I will be having a lot of that tomorrow.
I'll be having a couple beers tonight. So that's a definite. But anyways, guys, we appreciate you jumping on today. If you did, make sure you comment, come back on here. We'll definitely comment on your comment, but make sure you always check us out every Friday, 2:00 for an episode of Millennial, where we're going to be sharing all kinds of stuff with you, yelling about all kinds of different topics that relate to us, right? And so, but like I said, we appreciate everybody that jumped on. So make sure you check us out next week. So have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.